Alright, I'm going to try to explain this clutch cable a little more to you. Once you get all this bolted in, okay, then your clutch fork will be sitting out here like this. You'll run this, you'll see the locking nut. This is the locking nut on the back side, and this is your adjustment nut. It's pretty close where it's at, so that'll give you it'll be ballpark whenever you get it. Now back here you'll see you have a big hole, and then it gets smaller this way. You want to slide it right in that groove where it's bigger, okay? Go all the way through with it, pull the cable through, and then slide into that small part and run it back through like that. Seeing what happens is when you pull the clutch, the cable slides and it pulls the clutch forward, okay? And then when you let off of it, it lets back. It'll have spring action whenever it's all installed. Then this end, this is where it'll go into your firewall. This is your billet adjuster, and let's see here. Whoops. This is the outside of the firewall. This will go on the inside. Come from the inside. This is a locking nut. It just unscrews off of there like that. And once you stab this through, then you'll just put this nut on the outside, and that'll tie that into the firewall like that. Okay, now with that given, this right here, this end, see the big end goes over this plastic end here, this plastic piece, and the Allen's a little too tight. Let me pull the Allen out. Okay, now you'll slide this, will go right over that, and then say this is stuck in the firewall like we were talking about, the locking nut on the outside of the firewall. Then this will go in here just like so, and it'll thread, okay? And like I say, that plastic piece will be in, and you'll thread it on. Let's see if I can get this camera to sit still. I'll show you. You'll thread it on just like so. Get it where you can see it. Okay, and you'll thread it in just like that. Alright, and once that's threaded in like that, then you just keep tightening it until you get the clutch adjusted right. And once it's adjusted, then you'll tighten down this Allen, and that'll keep it from spinning. Now, when that clutch cable is going to go through like so, this is the way it'll look when it's all set up. This will be a lot tighter. It'll be running down there down to the end of it. Your cable is going to be protruding through. Get it out so we can see it. A little more slack on it here. Your cable will be protruding like so in the inside of the car. And like I say, you'll pull it, your quadrant will be mounted in there like this, okay? Oops, I'm sorry, like this. And then you'll just, like I say, pull that clutch cable in there, and it'll sit right in there just like that in that locker. And then when you press the clutch, it spins and it pulls that, it pivots and it pulls that cable. And then when you release it, lets the cable back through, thus letting off of the clutch fork. So that's the best I can do for you now. And if you got any more questions, you know, like I say, when you get ready to put it in, I'll go through it detail by detail with you if need be. No big deal. So, all right, bud, hope this helps.